Channel Alien Tech Champion. This channel is regarding or meant for the technical news about Microsoft Endpoint Manager and anything related to the mobile operating system or Windows 10 managing any endpoints right through the MDM system. So in this video, I'm going to share how you can perform the automatic wipe or block upon on if on disabled account. This is actually very important, right? So to automate the wipe device wipe based on the disabled account, right? Because when people are leaving the organizations, normally every organization they want to disable the account. So, and being as an admin, you have to make sure that all corporate data or user will not access any corporate data upon leaving, right? Or during this, after the separations, right? So how you can do that? And this is very most important use cases for any other admin or for any other organizations, right? For just for the security purpose, audit purpose, and other purpose as well, right? So where you have to go, you have to log in into the Microsoft Endpoint Manager. There is a website, you already know, endpoint.microsoft.com. And where you have to go, as soon as you landed with this page, you have to go to the app section and you have to go to the app protection policy, right? And here you have to create the policies, right? So you can create these policy for iOS, Android, right? I have already created this policy, so I'm not gonna create, right? I will just edit this policy, but it's very simple. You can create this policy. I have made video on this how you can create this policy for BYD and COD. So let's edit this policy. Why, what happened? Okay, let me refresh this. Okay, so just once you create this policy, you have to go here the conditional launch, right? Click on edit, right? Or while creating, you can also select. So here you see, right, the app conditions or the conditional launch, right? The device conditions. So there is two condition launch, right? So what you have to do, you have to here you have to select. There are many options, right? Device lock, right? Here in you see here, so under the app conditions, you can select the disabled account and you can do a block access or wipe. If it's disabled, of course we want to wipe, right? So we want to wipe, so and the application will get wiped, not the device. So if you want to set for the device, you will see only these options, like if it's jailbroken devices or if it's minimum operating system. So these are only for applicable for you want to lock the devices. So require device lock, you can do high complexity and it will warm or wipe. So these conditions, right, this is I'm going to show you. So and this policy, app protection policy, you can apply to the MDM managed devices, which is fully managed devices, or for BOD devices, right? So both. And as soon as the account will get disabled, it will wipe the data. If you don't want to wipe, you can just block the data. So this will automatically happen. You don't have to manually go to do a selective wipe, right? Or just wipe. The application automatically itself will wipe, right? This is the most important things you can also do through the PowerShell automation, but I am not going to show you here because it will be complicated. I want to make it easy for admins, right? But there are a few important things to note here. If this does not work somehow, when you want to choose immediately, right, upon disabling, right, the user maybe still have access to the data. So the offline grace period must be set to minimum, right? So there are several things that could impact the time, right, depend on the wipe, right? So what you have to do, if you are running the access token Azure AD, make sure the Intune app check in every 30 minutes. When you select the block access, the user will not be able to access to organization. So this is very important, right? For I will say it. So make sure the offline grace period, it will also select it. So 90 minutes, right? The wipe data, and 720 minutes, right? And it will block, and this will also, so you should consider both, right? So you know, right, how you can automatic wipe the application data upon the disabled account. So this is the only thing you need to select: disable account and wipe data. I will just show you again where you have to go. You have to go to the app sections, app protection policies, and create the new policies. And while creating the policy, since I have already there, so it's already there, you can go to the conditional access and disable account and select wipe the data and just save it. That's it. It's very simple. So the application will get, if its account is disabled, it will wipe the data of the application, right? Whether it's managed or BUID, both this app protection will apply. So since I have created for unmanaged device type, so it's BUID. If you want to create for COD, you can create for managed as well. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Take care.